I'm still buzzing from that game. That was the greatest regular season game in NFL history. And I'm not even being dramatic when I say that. This game will go down in the record books as one of the greatest ever. I mean, it was certainly the greatest final 2 minutes in any game. The theatrics in this one could be used in a movie. The NFL scriptwriters were in full force for this one as the Minnesota Vikings fans stand the heck up, beat the Bills 33-30. They were down 27-10 at one point, battle all the way back, win in dramatic fashion, do the impossible, as this Viking squad is now 8-1. How's it going, everyone? Red Zone Rosano back with another video. Hope you're all doing well. Drop a like on this one. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Vikings fans, come through. Plus, ring the bell. Trying to get my watch time hours up so YouTube can monetize this channel. So if you guys can share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. We got to talk about the Minnesota Vikings. But before we do, let's go back to what happened in this game. I'm going to try to sequence it as best as I can. And I can't show video footage or else I'm going to get claimed for copyright. So, the Vikings, they are down 27-23. It is a 4th and 18. Kirk Cousins has one last prayer to try to make something happen. He throws it up, and the man who's been making unbelievable catches all season long, Justin Jefferson, one of the greatest catches I've ever seen, hauls it in to give the Vikings life with 153. As the Vikings at this point, down by 4, are marching, and they're looking to take the lead and win this game in Buffalo. But this is where the craziness happens. Kirk Cousins then gets stopped on a 4th and goal quarterback sneak attempt. We've seen him do this so many times this season successfully, but he comes up short. The Bills with an incredible goal line stand, and it looks like the Vikings are going to come up short because they turn it over on downs. It's 45 seconds left in the game, and they only have one timeout. So, obviously, you do the math. The Vikings are going to lose this game just based on time and the Bills running out the clock, right? Wrong, because on the very next play, something happened that I don't think I've ever seen. Josh Allen tries to do a quarterback sneak on the Bills 1. He fumbles the snap, and the Vikings recover it in the end zone for a touchdown. The defense makes one of the biggest stops all year. We know how good this defense has been. They come up big, get a timely stop, an improbable stop, and then they take the lead with 41 seconds left, as it looks like the Vikings are going to win this game. But then, of course, the Bills, as dynamic as they are, led by Josh Allen, who did suit up for this one, had 41 seconds to march down the field. He completes this pass to Davis, which was ruled a catch, but upon further review, it should have been called an incompletion. So the Vikings got screwed on that one. It should have been incomplete, but instead, they allow the pass to stand, and then Josh Allen drives it down the field. There was 5 seconds left. The Bills didn't want to take a chance, as I think they were like on the 5. So then they elect to kick the field goal and send this crazy game into overtime. So then the Vikings win the coin flip. They get the ball first in overtime. They go down the field, and it looks like they're going to score a touchdown. But then the Bills defense makes some great stops to force the Vikings into a field goal, and that's what the Vikings get, a field goal. So now it puts the pressure back on Buffalo. The Vikings have a 3-point lead in overtime. All they got to do is get a stop against Josh Allen and this Bills offense. As we already know, they are dynamic as can be. Vikings 33, Bills 30. The Bills are driving thanks to 2 big runs by Josh Allen. But then the Vikings defense does it again. Patrick Peterson intercepts Josh Allen in the end zone to seal this win, to complete the comeback, as the Minnesota Vikings defense forces Josh Allen into 2 big interceptions, the biggest being in overtime, and they get it done. Kirk Cousins didn't have the prettiest of games, but when he needed to make throws, he delivered. Dalvin Cook had a huge game on the ground, 14 carries for 119 yards. He had that huge rushing touchdown, broke it off for a big-time run, which really got the Vikings back into this game when it looked like the Bills were maybe going to blow out the Vikings. And this Minnesota team goes to 8-1. And this might be the biggest regular season win in Minnesota Vikings history. And I don't want to sound dramatic when I say that, but just think about it for a second. Everybody was questioning this Vikings team. A lot of people were saying this team was a fraud. They had freebies. Only good team that they played was against the Eagles, and the Eagles beat them. But this Vikings team went into Buffalo down and looked like they were out, but somehow came out of this one with a win. They showed resiliency, and I am ready to say today, the Minnesota Vikings are in fact for real. This team is in fact legit. You gotta take them seriously as a Super Bowl contender because they just beat a team that many people have winning the Super Bowl this year in the Buffalo Bills. And they beat them in spectacular fashion. So credit to Kirk Cousins, credit to this Minnesota team, credit to this Minnesota defense and coaching staff. They just pulled out a win that might go on to define their season for the best. What an unreal football game, and the Minnesota Vikings come out on top. What was your reaction to this game? What was your reaction to this win, Vikings fans? Let me know in the comment section down below. Drop a like as well. Like I said, if you can help me blow up this video, it would be greatly appreciated. And I will keep on coming out with NFL content all season long. This was truly a game for the ages. And we will see how the 8-1 Vikings finish up the season moving forward. And if you want to see more Vikings content, definitely let me know as well in the comment section down below. That is it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.